In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to enter and edit customers that you deal with. And to do that, you come here on the main form and click on the Customers button, and that will open up the customer form. So you notice you have two tabs up here, Customer Information and Credit Information. Of course, this is any credit information you're going to enter for the customer. And this is the Customer Information, where you can select an existing customer. If you hit the drop down, you'll see a list of all the customers you've already entered. And you just scroll down and click on the one that you're looking for. Or like all drop downs in Portal Pro, you can just start typing. You can see as I type, that list will start getting smaller until I see the one I'm looking for. Then I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard to arrow down to what I want, and then just hit the enter key on my keyboard. Or I would just use my mouse to click on the one I'm looking for and select it. And that will load up the customer information for you here. This will be the billing information, the ship to information, and down here are any contacts like estimators you might deal with at that customer. By entering this customer contact information, you'll be able to select them when you're building an estimate and select the estimator that you want the quote to go to. So to enter a new customer, you would simply bypass this drop down and just come down here and start typing the customer name and just start entering all the fields as needed for that customer. When you get the customer billing filled in, and if it's the shipping's the same, just check this box. It'll copy everything that you entered over here automatically over here, so you don't have to enter it twice. And the same down here when you're entering contacts. You enter their first and last name. If the address and everything is the same as the billing, check that box. It will copy it all down here. Then all you'll need is maybe their mobile phone or email address. And then click Add to List, and it'll add them to the list over here. So they'll always be available to you whenever you need them. And of course over here on the second tab is the credit information, where you can just enter some various things. If you use the accounting portion of Portal Pro, you could check this box if they were to get a statement. If they're COD, you would check this box. That way their sales orders will come up due on receipt, so that the salespeople will know they need to collect a check or money order or something, or a credit card. And whether or not a check is even allowed, charge finance charges. If this customer requires a PO, you can check this, and that way they'll be required to enter a PO number on a sales order before the sales order can be completed. And if you have a customer that hopefully not gets too bad to deal with, just check this box, and they will no longer be able to write a sales order for that customer until hopefully they bring their account up to date or whatever the reason might be. And then down here is of course some additional information, whether or not the customer is taxable. You may have some customers that on everything they do, they're tax exempt. So you would check this box, and whenever that customer is selected, they will be exempted from sales tax. Typically they're all taxable, so you would just simply select that. Here you select their terms, whatever they might be. There's net, 15, 30, 60, due on receipt, which is cash only or payment immediately, or if you give some kind of a discount. And the account type you would select here, customer type, whatever they might be, maybe general contractor, whatever type of customer they are. And when you ever pull up this customer, this will give you an immediate view of what their current account balance is, according to how many invoices are out there that are still unpaid, their last payment date. And then this is just some additional information if needed, like when the credit app was sent, when it was received, when it was approved, or when it was declined. So that's pretty much it for entering customers. Pretty straightforward. If you have any questions on this, please give us a call, and be more than happy to help you out. Oh, one more thing I meant to mention. If a customer, let's say you've entered them, you've dealt with them for a while, maybe they suddenly go out of business. Well, you don't want to have your salespeople pulling up that customer again. So you can mark them as inactive here, and then come down and save your changes, and that will prevent this customer from showing up on a drop down in a sales order or a estimate or anything like that. So they will not be able to select them anymore, but they'll still be in your system for archive purposes. And same down here with contacts. You can make some certain ones inactive or active, or however you want to do it. Okay, so that's you covered. Again, any questions, please feel free to give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help you out. Thanks.